Hello. This presentation is about the athleisure wear company Athleta, expanding athleisure wear into Australia. I do want to go ahead and apologize for the fact that there is no PowerPoint on this screen. I'm having technical issues and I can't get it to install on my computer, and my webcam is terrible on my computer anyway, so I'm going to have to do it this way and submit the PowerPoint. Hopefully my teammate Erica can figure out how to make it look better. I think she has more experience in Panopto than I do. But this is for international business, 4453, and for Erica, Arnaud, and Heather Estrada. Erica, I apologize if I mispronounced your name. But again, this is we took up for our project. We decided we were going to try to expand the athletic wear company Athleta into Australia, and we found several interesting things about the company in general. Number one, that it opened in 1998. And it was just catalog and online sales, mostly catalog sales up until this point, up until 2008 when Gap acquired it. And in 2011, they opened their first brick and mortar store in Mill Valley, California. So I thought that was very interesting that they started out the way they did, and then they were acquired by Gap, and Gap is what brought them to the forefront. They expanded their online presence. They opened brick and mortar stores. They really helped them grow as a company, which I think is a very good thing. A certified B Corporation just really means that they're all about the environment, and they are committed to creating a positive social and environmental impact, which is everyone should be very concerned about that these days. We should all be supporting businesses that do this. They have a couple of interesting quotes on their website that I personally thought were very, very good. Number one, we're only as well as our planet and our fellow community members, which is true. If the planet is dying, if everyone, as a whole, we're only as good as our parts. You know what I mean? They also are a very inclusive community, and they are a team of, this is another quote, of athletes, designers, and innovators of all shapes and sizes committed to celebrating the power of women and girls everywhere. And they have sizes from extra, extra small to 3X, which for me is wonderful. As a plus size woman myself, I think it's great that we have this company available to us. And I'd seen them online a couple times, I think, but it wasn't until we got into this project that I really saw that I really got to learn more about them and realize that that this is what I've been looking for whenever I'm looking for leggings and sportswear and stuff for whenever I finally decide to go back to the gym. And I'm definitely going to be purchasing from them in the future. The other countries aside from Australia that we considered for expansion were France and Spain. France was dismissed pretty quickly as a potential location just because we, after analysis, we found that Spain and Australia were better candidates, and that any research into France's athletic apparel market was inconclusive. So it just really, we didn't really have much to go on to see if we were going to work. So we got rid of that one. Spain, really close to being a choice. They're the first among the world's top 25 healthiest countries. They have a Bloomberg Health Index of 92.75 and a Global Health Security Index of 60.9, which is pretty good. And then Australia is second among the top 10 healthiest countries, so they're not quite as high as Spain. But their Bloomberg Health Index is also high at an 89.75 and a Global Health Security Index of 71.1. So their Health Security Index is higher, but their health index, their Bloomberg Health Index is lower. But we decided to go with Australia just because it just seemed like a better fit, as and they're very well known. They have a very robust health conscious population. If anyone knows about the actor from Thor. He's from Australia. Hemsworth. And Chris Hemsworth. And he has a very popular YouTube channel. It was free workouts and everything. And he's very, very much about his health. He's actually taking a break due to some the possibility that he might get dementia in the future. So he's taking a break, which is really sad. But he's a good example of how health conscious our population is. There's a lot of surfers and a lot of swimming and running and stuff like that. So they're very health conscious. The United States is the second highest trade partner with Australia, importing goods worth $37.4 billion as of June 2020. So we work together a lot. Australia's current sporting apparel industry profited about $440.8 million this year, 2022. $440.8 million just sporting apparel, right? So we're looking pretty good. And their demand for athletic wear has increased at a steady average rate of 1.5%. So seems like a good country to get into. There are a few risks, such as high competition in the area. Obviously, we have Adidas, we have Nike, we have all the big boys. And there's a low barrier to entry into the market. So, that tends to make it a little harder. They did have same store sales slump about 8% in the second quarter this year due to a demand shift from athleisure to occasion and work-based categories, but and that's as well as some fashion miscues on spring summer products. So, just had a couple mishaps as far as choices for the spring summer product, gearing up for the spring for 2023. They have some really good stuff that they're putting out, and we think that's definitely going to go up. And because Athleta is so exclusive to women, it can be, it has a higher risk of, like, from a human resource standpoint, from a customer satisfaction standpoint, because some people get all upset about that kind of thing. So that could present an issue. My last topic for this presentation is the competitive strategy that we have going. And what we have said as far as our competitive strategy is, while established companies such as Nike or Adidas have built their brand reputations, Athleta offers a fresh approach to women's athletic wear. While other competitors may be well known for their products and quality, Athleta has the advantage of offering new, bold, innovative designs. With its history of catalog shopping options, online shopping is a beneficial alternative for consumers. While stores will offer various designs, more options will be available online. So that's our strategy. It also doesn't hurt that we have some famous representation in Simone Biles. And she actually switched from, I think it was Nike, to Athleta, because Athleta is awesome. So that's all for my part of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful
Kane, stop. So our marketing strategy was to train local women, utilize their knowledge of the market landscape, and build a solid foundation in the area. Hiring campaigns that we will feature online and in the areas where we plan to open is also another strategy that we look to employ. Also, the fact that we are not a known brand in the region that is potentially saturated can be a little challenging, but the fact that we are athleisure wear provides a little incentive for women, provides another angle that we're not just marketing to at the athletic woman. We're marketing to all women, no matter what your lifestyle type is. So our entry and organization and structure was to utilize a geographic type structure. We wanted to hire management from the region that was in charge of marketing and operational planning. That way they can come up with business strategies to implement in the region of Australia. We also utilize management positions like regional operational planner, HR manager, and finance planner that kind of oversaw those departments as they opened up stores. Um, Reporting to those top management were supervisors that included product design, quality control, marketing, and customer service. So why do we believe Athleta wins? Because it's not just about apparel; it's also about empowering women. It builds up confidence and it's inclusive to all women, and it helps women understand their worth. It's not like we mentioned earlier. It's not just about athletic clothes. It's not just about the athletic types. It's about finding comfort in your own skin, no matter who you are or no matter how you are. So some lessons learned, um, that there's just a lot to consider when you're opening up or expanding a company into various regions. You need to look at your markets. You need to see if there is a market for it. You need to see what your competition is and how you measure up. You need to look at the legal policies when it comes to personnel, when it comes to pay wages, when it comes to imports and exports and trade relations. And you also need to look at the culture of various regions and make sure that you are opening up or expanding into a region that your product would be accepted. Biggest lessons that we've learned is that Australia is a lot like the United States when it comes to their culture and when it comes to laws and policies. And we've also learned that the Australian dollar is also stronger than the US dollar. So we found that was pretty interesting. All in all, this was a pretty interesting experiment, interesting project that we worked on and gained a lot of insight.